as fast as possible without any histrionics till the end, because why not? I made a video where I triggered a bunch of Sandy Hook truthers into giving me the links they refused to give because they like piecemealing it out to get attention. Also, if they cite their sources, they knowingly won't do that because their sources contradict what they say. The video I made was about the fact that several Sandy Hook truthers and lots of websites make the assertion that Adam Lanza could not have physically possibly shot himself in the back of the head because there's 3 pictures of him pointing a gun at his head, but we won't give you a link to it. And it's been around forever. We know about this because we're uber secret police here. And all the pictures prove he couldn't have done this because they all show him putting his hand some other place. And then when you find the 3 pictures, 2 of them have him pointing a gun at his head, and only one of them is a pistol, and it actually shows exactly the hand position and posture he used that was referred to in the final report for Sandy Hook about how he committed suicide. Adam Lanza committed suicide exactly the way that was described. Why? Because if I prove one of your assertions is wrong, they're all wrong. And if I prove you lied about it knowingly because you could see the image you claim to have seen, even if you got the number of pictures of him pointing the gun at himself wrong, if I prove one of those assertions wrong, or that it was a lie because you claim to have seen these images when you didn't, you just took someone's word for it, then that means all of you are full of it and I don't have to do this anymore because all of you lie all the time. Truthers always lie. Because you all say, the official report, NASA, scientists, round earthers, they all lie because we can find one example of one of them doing something bad. Joseph Mengele, a literal Nazi, doing something terrible, proves cancer is something caused by doctors. This all or nothing bullshit attitude about some minority of the population is the same thing that gets applied to Christian fundamentalists when a few of them go off and murder somebody randomly just like anybody else can. It's a dumb assertion. Alright? Not all conservatives are Nazis. Not all Nazis are conservatives. Some of them are liberal. Check out our college. Anyway, let's get on with this. Because you do this all or nothing thing, I apply it to you. If you say that if even one cop says something just slightly different than the mainstream narrative about Sandy Hook, that proves that the whole thing's blown open. If one of you says something that I can prove wrong and archive it so you can't lie about what you said, I've won, right? No. So the video I posted showed in the thumbnail Adam Lanza doing exactly what they said the picture proved he didn't do. That means y'all lied. Okay, that's a 3-minute rundown. So what did someone point out in the video? The shotgun you mentioned, there was a shotgun, a rifle, and a pistol. Literally the pattern that everybody was taught to do when I was a kid. You should own a pistol, a rifle, and a shotgun. And I'm going to say something about Adam Lanza. He owned a semi-auto magazine-fed shotgun and a semi-auto magazine-fed rifle and a semi-auto magazine-fed pistol. Notice the pattern? High reliability, high cyclic rate, a lot less to shit on. It's like having an automatic transmission instead of having to do manual. It makes it easy. But anyway, the person says the shotgun is identified as such and such. It's a semi-auto box-fed 12-gauge shotgun. It's a semi-auto magazine-fed 12-gauge shotgun, and you can call it box-fed too. I've seen that too. Did you know that it was owned by a company that Obama forbade from having any more imports after a certain year? And it wasn't related to Sandy Hook. It was related to something else. Did you do any research about it? Because when you posted that, because I triggered you, I was trolling you, so you'd actually give me the references. I didn't want this one, but okay, I looked it up. I found that out. Did you know that? Or I'm wrong? Did you look it up? I don't think you looked it up. And then you said someone needs to learn some facts. But the video was about the pistol and about Sandy Hook truthers lying about what the picture of him doing that proved. And I proved them wrong, therefore you have to abandon Sandy Hook trutherism. Because I'm supposed to abandon the mainstream media narrative and the police narrative if even one thing is wrong or one thing is out of place. Because that's the standard of truther. Do as I say, not as I do. Gee, that's not a bitch move. So I asked him, so what about the point of the video? You know, the pistol, The title of the goddamn video. And I also said the cops got it wrong first and said rifle. That's all I pointed out. And I know you didn't watch the video because you were just looking for something to point out because you got to fight back. Someone else posted a video about the same picture, and a bunch of Sandy Hook truthers realized that they were wrong at minimum, and at worst, all of you lied. Because they can prove you lied because you claim to have seen the same picture, and it totally proves Adam Lanza couldn't do that when it shows him doing it. I have no argument about the main point of your video, Wabtech. Then drop the mic and shut up. I've proven your entire movement, because it's some stupid politically motivated movement, is wrong. That you're liars. That you keep repeating lies because none of you ever double check your own statements. Because one of you, specifically this asshole, may have been the one who said, all 3 photos show him pointing a gun at his head prove he couldn't have done exactly what happened in one picture, and it wasn't all 3 photos. What does the cops getting the make and model wrong about the gun have to do with not knowing which firearm it was? Why did you say that? I'm just sick of people acting like some authority, not even knowing the basic shit. Okay, this is what I said in the video, and I already posted it under there so you can retract or recant or run away. At 3 minutes and 20 seconds, I said the following. Apparently, he had a semi-auto shotgun or just a magazine-fed shotgun. I didn't use the word just. I made a verbal mistake. I made a gaffe. But that's what it was. I also said the image isn't clear enough for me to make an assertion one way or another, or to analyze it, so I'm not going to assume it is one or another. And I'm not going to look up the make and model. If you're curious, at the time, I wasn't going to do so because of something really simple. It's not the subject of the fucking video. And I also mentioned the cops misidentified it as a rifle because it's designed to look like a rifle. It's a shotgun made up to look like a AR-15 or whatever. To a normal person, it would look like that. Even the cop got it wrong because the picture's so shitty. I didn't say anything other than that thing. I said those words. I wasn't asserting that it was a rifle. So you saying the cops getting it wrong has nothing to do with me not knowing what firearm it was. Okay? And it's the most basic shit that what brand of razor did Paddock use the day he was doing the shooting? Is that irrelevant? The video was about the pistol that y'all lied about. Suck my dick. So anyway, I also said I wasn't going to make an assertion about the image without knowing what I'm talking about. I guess that's not your problem. But anyway, I looked up, because I triggered you, the Saiga 12 box-fed 12-gauge shotgun, found out some details about it. I was going to do a video today about it because it's interesting. Anyway, you don't have a comeback for this because I proved your meme wrong. And you and another person were trying to prop up this meme about Adam Lanza not being able to commit suicide the way the report said. In the official report you keep citing. Because the image proves it can't be done when it shows it. When anybody sees the image, they're like, oh, okay, they didn't lie about it. Yeah. And you don't like that because it weakens your position, because it's all about you winning an argument. So anyway, Connecticut State Police spokesman Lieutenant Paul Vance, in a video interview, does not say or show that Adam Lanza was found dead in the northeast hallway outside the classroom, because the video was edited by the news station. It's only one of 100 damn things he said, and you look for a minority point. Well, he said that it blows the whole investigation. Okay. Besides blowing an investigation open, you guys not getting this right means that your entire movement is wrong. No? Then why does a news reporter doing an interview, getting his video edited by some idiot, cutting off the police officer finishing his response, prove something he didn't say, when of course he said the exact opposite of what you guys are asserting? And how does that blow everything open when it's one damn mistake? Oh, there's hundreds of mistakes, but you Sandy Hook truthers literally fake evidence on a regular basis. Doesn't that blow you out of the water? What blows you guys? So let's get on with this. A Wix site called Sandy Hooked, obviously a Sandy Hook truther, said that there's an article or file somewhere that they heavily edited that says Detective Matthew Greenstein did a supplemental report May 8th of 2013, and on page 1 he said he went to the medical examiner's office to review final medical examiner reports for victims and Adam Lanza. Page 2, it lists all of them, or a lot of them. And in the summary of how the person died, only one of them has an interesting entry. Intraoral gunshot wound with extensive injury to skull and brain. Intraoral. Adam Lanza. And it's got a reference to it. OCME 12-1761-8. No. Did he include any links? He included a vague link, non-vague link. CPS Sandy Hook report.ct.gov.cps CSP SHR /reports/CFS _ 12 00 70 45 97 zip. This is a 137 megabyte file with 81 PDF files in it, and one of them in there is a 600 KB 2-page PDF named 00101146, and in it confirms what you say. One person out of hundreds and hundreds of investigators clicked the down button for cause of death when he was filling in that paperwork there. It's not a cut and paste of the coroner's report, because it isn't. It's a summary he made and turned in. And in it, he clicked cause of death. All of the others are multiple gunshot wounds or head wounds or whatever. But he clicked the button, and in there is intraoral gunshot and a bunch of other things that can happen when someone commits suicide. This kind of shooting is a little bit unusual, so you would have to spend the couple of seconds it takes to type in all the other data, which again is confirmed by a picture you guys lied about. But he clicked the button that said intraoral gunshot wound because the most common form of suicide is a bullet through the mouth in Connecticut. I don't have the coffee cup. Prove me wrong. No, it's the most common one. It's the default entry you put in for suicide by gunshot wound to the head. It's intraoral. He didn't bother checking it, then he turned it in. This is months later. But he's referring to a file, OCME 12-1761-8, which doesn't say that. And you guys keep saying the Sandy Hook report when you refer to random PDF files that are part of what they used as a basis to create the report that contradicts what you say. The official and final report. You keep looking for any dissenting opinion, anybody getting a mistake wrong, anybody clicking the little autofill button and getting the wrong entry. But the thing he's citing doesn't say that. It literally says the same thing that the report does. Or does it say undetermined because we haven't finished it yet? Well, obviously by then they'd finished it, right? When did they do Adam Lanza's autopsy? Okay? Alright, now, so it either agrees with this intraoral gunshot that you guys keep memeing, or it disagrees and proves that he simply clicked the button wrong, which every one of you on the internet has done when you were trying to fill in an autofill for the year, month, day, city, state, county, zip code. Every one of you has done that. But a cop couldn't do that. And also a cop made a mistake of not recognizing a shotgun that's made to look exactly like a it's made to look like a rifle. At first glance, everybody would get it wrong. I didn't. I really didn't. I'd like, oh no, that's not. No, I got it wrong too. So did you. But no, a cop couldn't make a mistake hitting the down arrow for autofill on a page for a PDF file for his report. And then it got snuck through. No, it's an oops. It proves everybody else is wrong. This is all full of holes. Okay, but you guys literally falsifying records, falsifying entries, falsifying date and time stamps, falsifying photographic evidence. I'm not supposed to say that blows you all out of the water by saying all Sandy Hook truthers are liars because some of you are. Don't use this standard for everybody else on the fucking planet if you don't want it applied to your ass. Acknowledge this video, acknowledge I've made my point, acknowledge I've proven it, and then we'll talk about this file.